So here's my portfolio. I decided to make my portfolio on the Adobe Portfolio website just because I feel more comfortable with Adobe products more than making a website. The first thing that you have here on the left is my name, and you can click on link to my work, which is all of this, and then you have a point of contact where you can add your name, your email address, and send me a message. So under work, you just scroll over to see what each assignment is. The first one being the coffee table book. So this assignment was to create a coffee table book. I used a series of images that I had taken in the subway and really put them together just to create a story of this super cool streetwear model on the subway and what that would look like. I then did the lookbook. So the lookbook was one of my favorite projects. I got to pretend that I was the creative director and really create a magazine spread. So I called this Stairway to Minimalism because it was in a staircase, but also because my trend was minimalism, but with a twist. So I wanted to have minimalistic looks, but each outfit and look had an element of spark to it. It had an element of something being different, and I really wanted to showcase that, and I wanted to have funky poses to really just focus on making minimalism interesting. Then we have the infographic project. This one was a self-assessment on how I felt I had done in the course so far, and it really just felt like I unlocked my creativity and I learned a lot more about the software. Then we have the mailing stamps. This was definitely my favorite project. We based them off the 7 Deadly Sins and how that related to fashion. And I really used interesting typographic treatments and colors and textures in the backgrounds to really capture the essence of what each sin was when it related to fashion. Lastly, we had the first project, which was type as image. We created typographic images using only letters to create something in a style of an art movement. So I chose to do Cubism, and I did a portrait of Frida Kahlo in a Cubist style. So as you can see, there were different shapes in her face as well as different shapes in the background. So yeah, that was my portfolio. I really enjoyed this semester, and I absolutely loved learning more about Adobe.